pick, so I just chose LeBlanc. And I had
What support was having?
my support, who's playing Tarek. Uh,
He was hovering Karma,
yeah,
so you didn't pick Karma.
yeah, so I had to play LeBlanc, in which I haven't played her in months. So
Blanc is like pretty snowbally, but if you can't get going, it's pretty hard to play her.
30 seconds until
so
minions spawn.
My opinion. Because if you're not strong enough to just beat them, then it makes it unsafe to trade and unsafe to farm. Victor has kind of a hard time now that they increased his first buy for the upgrade to like 1250 or something.
oh,
It's really hard for him to, like, he really wants to wait until he has that much gold before he goes back.
Minions have
It's gonna be hard
spawned.
for him. You have Ignite, he has Ignite. Your top laner has Teleport. Their top laner has Ignite. Bot lane. Their bot lane's way stronger, but it's Ezreal, so he should be able to play safe, ideally. Haven't seen Kayle jungle in a while, but I think she's potentially strong. Kayle as a champion is strong if she can get going. Mumu is like, whatever. Alright, so you just traded, you got your Thunderlord's proc. Feast, good.
yeah, my CS wasn't the best.
My CS is awful on the block all the time. Not a big deal right now. You have the advantage for level 2. A little bit.
Cause I was just kind of playing safe because I haven't played her in so long. So
Yeah. Early level advantages are pretty big. You can get a big advantage in lane though if you use them properly. She level 2. Like if you, before he hits level 2, if you just QW on him, and then you get another like Underlord's proc.
you
So,
didn't
like,
see that Q. I queued the wrong minion.
Kale's stepping up, so you wanna try to match that. Like, she's taking the scuttle. You wanna try to stay like on the left hand side between mid and scuttle.
Right.
But you don't want to get too far up because Mumu, you don't know where he is and you don't have any wards, so Kale's going for a gank top. You should be able to dodge the skill shots when you're not going for a last hit. I don't know if it's ping because you're near west, but
Yeah, I have like 130.
I think it's the same as
So
me. Yeah, but if it's not like, if the auto attack you're making is not going to make you gold, then
yeah.
you should prioritize dodging before auto attacking. Fine. You're up 1 CS. Good trade. Should've gotten that CS, but no big deal. Kind of low in mana though, so I'll probably focus a little bit more on just auto attack farming for a bit. The other thing with that trade is you push lane with it, so it's gonna kind of expose you a bit to ganks. I mean, I'm not so good with wave control in mid, but my general philosophy for like top and bot is you want to push early so that you can get level advantage, and then after that, you try to pull the lane so that you're safe from ganks and they aren't safe from ganks, and if you go for trades, like they're basically stuck at your tower, and especially for mid, you can't ward both sides. So it's gonna open him up for ganks. I mean, Kale's not the best ganker, but LeBlanc's really good at setting it up. but the problem with that is that if they can just shove you in a tower, then that gives them the opportunity to roam first.
Mhm.
So, anyways, it's good that you've been last hitting for a bit. You have mana. Victor doesn't. I think he has enough for like 1E squeeze, or 1E and maybe a Q. Yeah, 1E, 1Q. So you could be looking to trade a little bit more aggressively. And if you wanted to, you could also drop drop like a deep ward on one side, just so that you can see if a Mumu's coming, and then just play a little bit more aggressively and constantly shove in a tower, so that he has to use his mana on last hitting.
Right.
Good trade. So, if it was me, I would probably be looking to drop a ward like. See, so you've got one in your bottom river brush, so you could drop one like. Okay, so I mean, I guess there's a couple ways to think about it. You could just drop one on the right behind his blue buff, so that you can kind of see if Victor's getting a blue handoff, and then
Right.
if that happens, then that's like just some more information you have. That's nice. Good again. Okay, so I don't know if you saw he was backing.
Yeah, I saw.
If you saw he was backing, you should just back, because the wave is pushing into you, and so you'll deny him like 2 waves, and then you'll get a chop off. The other thing is, if you have a good buy, you can shove it like you're doing now.
Let's see.
Actually, shoving is okay too, but this is not a cannon wave. I think this is okay.
Yeah, because
It's probably a little bit better. It's a little bit better that you shoved, actually.
Yeah, because I ended up getting. I think I got back before the cannon died.
Yeah. Good. So +5 CS. That was good to push there. It's kind of like sometimes if you don't have the mana to push quickly, or if you don't have the ability to like just completely clear the wave and then back off, then it's better to just wait and let it push near tower back, rather than push it and then like not get back in time. But you even got the cannon, so that's really good. So someone dropped a pink for you, Hail, in the top river. It's really nice of them. So when you're standing in, so when you're standing in lane, and what I would do is I would definitely try to stand closer to the top side of river, and ideally I would try to get a ward over the wall, like not like not by the raptor birds, but like to the left of them, so you can see if a Mumu is like coming down that way. I mean, you see a Mumu right now. This is a pretty good roam. Victor gets upgrade. He did get his upgrade. So if he shoved in, then he would have lost some minions. And he didn't seem to get anything off that roam. But it's always good to try to roam.
Right.
Pink is yours. Kind of sitting down here a lot.
Yeah, because I figured since Amumu was like down there a lot, and Victor wasn't shoving, that I could stay down there a little bit longer. So.
Yeah, but I might have even left that ward up, because you lost like 2 waves because of that. The fact that his ward is there, if your pink is there and his ward is there, like it doesn't matter that his ward is there, because you know it's there. It's only gonna matter if you're gonna try to take that path to roam bot, but you just roamed bot, and you're getting shoved into tower. So and you have good vision. You have better vision towards the top side for roams, and your top laner has TP versus Ignite, and I think Ilaoi got the first blood, so it would be nice to counter the snowball in top lane.
Yeah, I usually don't touch Alawi lanes, and they're ahead, so that's like a pain in the butt to deal with.
I mean, Leblanc is. I mean, the thing that counters Ilaoi the most is mobility. And, I mean, if you don't help your next, then he's gonna have a really rough time in lane. Yeah, so you're down 12 CS, and it's because of that roam bot. The roam was fine, but you spent too much time just lingering. Should just run back to lane. You lost like 2 or 3 waves to tower. Even killing that ward wasn't worth it. But that's fine. Nice. I think we could have gone for that. We didn't have ignite.
awesome.
What'd you use ignite on?
Oh, ignited the mummy when I wasted it. And then here I could have flashed, but I don't think I could have killed him because he was potting.
No, I think you needed 2 auto attacks, and your cooldowns went up. I think it's fine that you didn't go for that. Moon was here to cover. Whatever. I think you can just clear this wave and back. Yeah, top laner is kind of getting shit on. He missed it.
Yeah, he stunned the mini. I didn't notice that, but because I don't think I ever looked top whole game.
Yeah. This should be fine. I got this. I feel like you were in base for a while. Were you watching top? Or were you waiting for an item or what?
I think I was waiting for an item.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean it's a cannon wave, so you're not gonna lose that much. I just noticed that you were off the map for a while. See.
Oh, and the other weird thing was that their Victor wasn't running MR runes.
Was you running CDR? CP?
It was something weird, like he had like 80 reds or something. But like he didn't have like MR runes, so I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, it makes it easy for you to trade with them. Especially since you have the Negatron now. I feel like you could probably all in him with Ignite. He has 700 life. Q does 260. R would do like another 300, like 560. Yeah, if you can land all your stuff, you can probably kill him.
Yeah, I don't trust my chains though. It's like, I don't know, for some reason that's like the hardest thing for me to land. Even though they're like our harder skill shots to land.
Yeah, you can just go fishing for them though. You seem to never have vision across the river. I think you need to drop wards. Like when you have pressure in lane, or when you don't need to be in lane to farm, just walk to the side and like drop a ward. Like, oh, you don't have to go deep. You just need like a little bit of deeper vision, and then if you have another opportunity, you can drop an even deeper ward later too. But like this vision makes it very difficult for you to push up past the midpoint of mid lane safely. Okay, bot lane's just playing safe. Fine. You're getting shoved in, so this allows Victor to roam if he wants to. Nice kill by top lane. That was really greedy of them to go for that ward. I actually thought that Victor and Amumu would be around because they were being so aggressive, but
Yeah.
they weren't, so that's really retarded. Victor roamed top. But I guess maybe 3 and the top laner died, he just came back. Okay. Switch away. It might be easier to just tank the wave and RW all of it
Right.
and
Okay.
go through the exercise of last hitting under tower.
Mhm.
Plus, you like if you're last hitting under tower, you might even have to spend more mana for that.
Right. Mhm. So like here, is it okay to go? So I went straight for not straight for Abyssal, but I went towards
Oh, that's fine.
Abyssal, then
I think that's
finishing that.
you go Negatron into Morelos is I think that's really standard.
Let's see.
'Cause the upgrade for Abyssal isn't that good.
Cause I want to say I finished the Abyssal before
Oh
finishing the.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's not a big deal either way. I think because LeBlanc is a champion where you get in close, so you do benefit from the magic resist reduction, and since Victor doesn't have any MR runes as well, that amplifies the advantage you get from that.
Oh, that chain though.
I missed it. I was looking at mid really quick. Some moon waves swimming in the tower. Oh, why did he do that?
I have no idea. Cause he probably could have gotten out if he just went around.
Yeah, he ran the other way.
Yeah. And now I'm only 7 CS behind.
7 CS. Kills are like 15 to 20 CS. So you can only say like they're like 20 CS. So you're ahead. Those guys going hard.
Yeah. I wasn't really expecting. I mean, like I knew that we were gonna go for it, but I wasn't like expecting her just to like run through the tower. No fucks given. So.
Yeah. So Victor is not building MR, so you can probably go pretty aggressively on him. When you see him back on lane, especially now that he doesn't have flash. So you probably need to heal before you do
Wait,
that.
did you see the mummy? The mummy, he fat fingered his R on the wolves.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm actually watching with only your team's vision. So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, cause I kind of had it off to the side from where I ran through earlier, and then I just happened to see it. So.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah, so Victor has no MR still, so you have your Abyssal. So I think you can be pretty aggressive with your trades in lane at this point. Especially now that his laser's down.
I probably should have threw that chain first, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna throw chains, better throw it early. Unless you're expecting them to do some kind of dodge, then you can wait. But usually the dodge is like you W in next to them and then you wait for them to like flash or something and then you see them. Better to do the chains at close range too. Just with your accuracy.
Mhm.
Not like point blank, but like 2 W's to like half the range of the chain, then it's a lot better than if you try to do it at full range.
More petting and less stabbing.
Let's see.
I probably would have prioritized mid tower over dragon. Not a big deal. His Victor was gone, so you could have auto attacked it, maybe taken it down to like a third life or something.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a big waste of mana. CSing.
Blue team's turret has been
You close to
destroyed.
leveling? A little bit. It's okay to like spam your stuff if you're gonna level with Lost Chapter, but now you're a little bit low on mana, and you have to CS and you have to trade. Kind of difficult.
Oh yeah, I hated this. Because it took so many autos just to kill him after I chunked him.
Yeah, he had Q shield.
Yeah.
Man, he didn't say anything either. Kind of hard for you to know that he was gonna flash in. But if you knew that Victor's flash was down, then you could have made a call for that play too. Cause you catch Victor, he's dead. Time that. I don't know. I mean, Snappy games are a little bit tougher to look at and think about what you did wrong,
Mhm.
especially when you're winning.
Yeah. Because like as a team, most of our mistakes came a little bit later. Because the Alawi got a bunch of kills, which drew out the game a whole lot.
Yeah. Cooldown. Sucks. You didn't even get an assist. Oh, there you go. Out of that. Kill 3 of them.
Because at this point, I ended up being ahead in CS. So
Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I know. Pretty rough that you guys are 10 kills up and you lost your mid tower first.
yeah.
I think every time you roam, like a Mumu or someone else would prioritize pushing mid over helping. So I think at some point, it might be better to match that if he's not going to show up anyway.
Mhm.
Also, like, whenever, against a Victor, whenever Victor's on lane, it's always good to try to get lane pressure, because once he gets strong enough, he's just going to E and clear the wave and back off, and it's going to be really hard to push towers at that point.
Right.
I think if you position it perfectly, you can WR the melee minions too.
Right.
Yeah, you could be auto attacking this mid tower right now.
Oh.
You're not gonna get there in time to do anything. Maybe you will. But... I mean, so your team can disengage. And if you stayed mid lane, you would have taken the tower by now. So. I think the only reason he stayed, well, I assume it's he's intelligent. The only reason he stayed was because you came in to help. Like if you stayed mid, you took the tower, they would just disengage and run away.
Right. Darn it. Okay, if I would have queued Dilution, I would have killed him.
Yeah, it's also
Red team's turret has
risky
been
to go in
destroyed.
1v4.
Yeah.
Red team's
You're just
turret
gonna
has
get
been
chain
destroyed.
sniped. Alright, so Kale followed up and took mid tower, so that was pretty good.
And then I want to say all four of them chased me.
I'd just say. Just 2, 3.
So I probably could have taken my W back, but I wasn't sure if there's anyone else behind
I think it's
them.
better to just run.
So
Yeah, Kale got a ton of pressure in mid. You like lag or something?
which one? Which one?
Kale?
Oh, I have no idea.
Alright, so looking at items, the only one who has any MR is Alawi, so you can probably just go for like Luden's Death Cap or something and try to assassinate other people.
Yeah, because this is the part where like the Alawi start getting fed. So
I guess the other option is you could like split push with LeBlanc.
mm-hmm.
Always fine too, but you need vision for that. It was like way in the back.
Yeah. So.
Why are you running up? In a pretty bad spot now.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Or maybe super risky. Just shove out mid back.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And then here it wasn't such a good fight for me because I got hit with the tentacle. So I had the distortion all the way back to base. Yeah, so it was like there.
Yeah, I mean you were going in with half-life anyways. Pretty much if you got hit by anything you would have to back. I wonder if Photo Belt would be good on LeBlanc. More burst.
I thought about it, but I didn't want to like take a chance and like do something stupid with it. So.
Yeah. Just like more mobility and burst though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so now they're starting to build MR. So probably need to look at getting a void staff.
How can anyone kill
Shit, I
someone
think you're already on the way too.
as corrupt?
Second LeBlanc, I might see yellow trinket actually.
Yeah, because this is. No, I don't think this is the fight where like we turned it around, but
Did you EQ'd there?
mhm.
So if you're just gonna do a quick trade, it's better to do a QE so you proc the Q, because you're not if you're not gonna stay in for the second part of the E.
Yeah. I accidentally hit W to go back, but I guess it's a good thing I did hit W because
It would have been. I think it would have been better if you stayed in.
Oh,
You could have killed him earlier, and then maybe you both could have backed off, and maybe lasted longer or something.
yeah.
Tower's gone.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Check overextend. They blew all their cooldowns.
Missed my chain again, but
I mean, it's really easy to miss the chain.
the only thing like, I hated about playing LeBlanc in this game was that sometimes it made it hard to get to like Lucian and Victor because they were they're in the back, but they're like close enough to Alawi, whereas like it wasn't. I didn't feel like it was like safe to try to go for them until a little bit later in the fight.
I mean, you should be able to bait out her E too, the Lao E. Your comeback. Team is like really split up. The other thing you can do with your chain is you can wait, because if you want to use it as a follow up instead of an initiation, that might work better as well.
Right.
You do have other CC on your team. Nails should be able to clean up. that intentional to catch him after the flash?
Yeah. It's kind of crazy about the range of chain, like after you land it. So
Yeah. Good fight Baron. I would probably Baron.
let's see. I don't think.
You're not gonna clear mid in time to get in him, but you could kill Baron and then come back and get 3 outer turrets instead of just getting 1. You get in him? Close. I guess Victor's the only one out. Alright, that's okay. It's worth it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Alright.
Oh, she's trying to like tank the tower and take her with her ult.
Yeah, it doesn't work when you don't have minions though. She should have cleared the wave. Oh my god, don't fight while your jungler's not there.
Let's see.
Alright, they have to back into Finn base.
Yeah.
Could, I mean, they have Baron vision, but you could go in and clear it right now. And the scuttle will disappear, and then you'll have parity on Baron. Don't do it, oh my god. This is probably gonna work out, but I'm gonna be upset.
I never realized how late that smite was. So that smite was like around 300, right? If I saw that correctly.
It was late. I mean, we could have stolen it. I don't think he had vision though. But if he just smited instantly when he was over the wall, he could have gotten it. He probably went off that. Oh, that's fine. It was like a 60-40, I think.
Yep. So probably get into that a little bit sooner if we hadn't like fed the Alawi a little bit. So
Yeah,
and their Lucian.
it was alright. I felt like for Leblanc that was 708. Didn't feel like you were as ahead as you were.
Yeah.
And I think some of that is like the CS was like really far behind, not your opponent, but the other lanes. And so like normally you would be looking to assassinate them before they get MR. So for AD carry, he never gets pretty much never gets MR. And the top laner, since they're against Renekton, they would itemize armor first, or just damage, and so there's no reason that they would get MR
Right.
in top lane. And so, like, when you get a lead like that, you should be able to pressure the sides better. And also Victor didn't get MR too. So I think got a lot of windows to play more aggressively in and roam more. They're just sitting back and farming. I know you don't play Leblanc that much, but it just seemed like there was a lot of missed opportunity to like snowball more in the earlier game.
Right.
And like Alawi top, like I don't know, you can't just be afraid of the champion. So, um, and I think LeBlanc is probably like one of the best champions against Alawi, just because you can, like, she throws her like vessel thing, and then you just dodge it. It's
Mhm.
really easy.
Right.
Um, he has like an instantaneous dash, kind of like a Lucian dash, whereas other champions like even like Caitlyn and Ezreal, they have dashes, but they have delays on them. So
Okay. Let's
he,
see.
yeah. And I think like yeah, there's just a lot of opportunity to snowball that wasn't taken, and then yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Minimization was fine. Oh, and roaming is good, but don't waste too much time outside of lane. And even if you see a ward, that doesn't mean you have to kill it.
Right. Mhm.
So,
Okay.
because you got a ward for like, I think you probably lost like one extra wave because of that. Not worth it. And then you got started like a random fight in your jungle that might have cost you like another wave. Because I think you might have been like ahead like 6 CS, and then you were down like 10 or 15 after that. So,
Mhm.
really bad.
Okay. Let's
Technically though, yeah, okay. Chains are hard to land, so don't get too upset by not landing them.
see.
Just I would say try to get closer before you throw them.
Mhm.
Or I mean, the other thing is you don't always have to W in before you E. You could just like get a bit closer and try to fish for like if you can get an E to land, and then if you get the E to land, then you can QW, and then it'll like fuck the chain and it'll chunk them really hard. And you can get then you don't might not even need the chain. You can just like QRW or something and finish them off.
Okay.
But yeah, don't feel bad about missing chains.
Mhm.
And if you have like high enough mana, you can just randomly throw them out and not worry. Like if you hit one, then you can get a really good trade off, and if not, then it's like whatever, it doesn't matter. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for the help.
Yeah, I mean, I
So,
kind of suck at mid lane, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be that useful, but
right.
some different perspectives, I guess.
Mhm. So hopefully I don't have to play a block again. So, because I've been playing lots of Sivir. So, and then I played Karma top twice, which I didn't love it, but I didn't like hate it. So,
Yeah. When you play Karma Chop, do you play AP or do you do like the tank build?
I go tanky.
Okay. Yeah, I've
So,
seen that. I've seen that before.
because I don't
Not
really
sure how
like.
I feel about it. I mean, she has really good utility, so it doesn't really matter how you build her that much.
So yeah, let's see. Because I normally go like tanky CDR if I play top, and then if I go mid, I just go like AP and CDR. So yeah, let's see. Because as of right now, with dynamic queue, um, from like now compared to when it first came out, because when it first came out is when I was playing ranked in this account, and it wasn't that fun.
Yeah.
So I ended up in bronze 3, and then skipped bronze 2 to bronze 1, and then I just started playing it again recently, and I'm in silver 5, playing with silver 3s. So I'm just trying to get at the gold, like how my main is over here on NA.
Yeah. It's just timing, so that's all it is.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna play some ARAMs if you want to join me. So
I think my football game is gonna be starting soon, so
okay.
I'll I'll probably pass on that.
Okay.